It's a big game, this. Stompe and Andy Hamilton, because they've both lost their opening two matches, so desperate for a victory. At the moment, if you're just joining us, Gary Anderson and Alan Tabban are our leaders as we approach lunch on day 3 of this year's Championship League darts. Both have won their opening 3 games. 6 points for Anderson and for Tabban. But Hamilton lost to Osborne. He also lost to Baxter. Stompe lost to Tabban and then was beaten by Lewis. But Stompe
both players are now
knows that he should have won the first game because he missed 6 darts to beat Tabban, lost 6-5 in a decider, but it was so far ahead in the deciding leg. He just missed tops for a 160, would you believe? And then went on to miss a further 6 darts to win the match. And how costly could that one game prove to be? Well, they both hit the ball. In Stompe's last match against Lewis hit the ball, and then Stompe hit the ball, and then Stompe won it.
25.
What will happen this time? In fact, Stompe hasn't lost a ball so far. He hasn't lost this one either, so Stompe will get us underway.
First leg. Game on.
Final match before the lunch break on board 2 sees Lewis take on Osborne. We'll keep you right up to date with that.
140.
Good start from the Dutchman. Must win. Really is. Mind you, Stompe yesterday was an example to everyone that, you know, anything is possible. The Dutchman drafted in at the 11th hour to play yesterday after Mervyn King withdrew because of a heel injury, and Stompe lost his first 4 matches yesterday, but still managed to survive. Won his last 3 and avoided the drop. Beat Paul Nicholson, the Dutchman, in his last game. That meant that Nicholson went home and Stompe stayed in to fight another day today. But it's been disappointing, I have to say, so far for the big man, Andy Hamilton. A 6-2 loser to Ronnie Baxter, and then he was beaten 6-3 by his good mate, Colin Osborne. That was unlucky, because it was him.
20. Should
have been a maximum. 120. Still puts him in a good position. But yeah, Hamilton disappointing, has to be said.
41.
Well, isn't going to get much better with darts like that. Unlucky. Well, Stompe has his own way of going.
59.
Unique it is too. Yeah, just to confuse our spotter, Alan Warrener. Mind you, not difficult to do, is it?
134.
Good response, though, from Hamilton.
36.
Will it be too little, too late in this opening leg? 6 darts. Looks like he's going to need them. 20 scored for the Dutchman. Yep. 20 it is,
80.
So a good last dart, and Hamilton back on 185.
100. You require 56.
So tops it is, and 1-0 it is, and Stompe off and running.
Game on.
I was telling you that Tabban and Anderson are top of the table.
100.
In the first match of the afternoon session over on board 2, they clash. So one of them will be 4 out of 4, and the 100% record of the other will go. Looks like a first maximum for Stompe. At the moment, nothing really going the way of Andy Hamilton. Drove down with his big mate, Colin Osborne.
123.
Live very close to each other nowadays. Hamilton moving over to Derby just a few months ago, so practice together.
59.
Well, disappointment there. A rueful shake of the head from Stompe. 59 following on from 180. Well, this is better from the big man.
140.
Really good stuff from Stompe.
26. And you require 138.
Well, loose start from the hammer.
45.
So maybe a chance here for Stompe. Needs 2 treble 20s.
96.
Treble 17.
93.
Or is he going to go the bull route? He does. He's hit the bull. So single. Well, he's got 11 for double 16 instead of 3 for double top. He has his own way of going, but it works. A 93 finish for Andy Hamilton. Holds his throw. Stompe was waiting. He'll have to wait a little longer. 1-all.
134.
Yeah, good stuff on the treble 19 from Coach Stompe.
$58.
Well, Andy Hamilton, his third year here at Championship League Darts, back in 2008, he won Group 4, went through to the finals day and earned nearly £12,000. Last year, though, he lost on his first visit to the event. Beaten on day 2, eliminated from the tournament. He'll be hoping history doesn't repeat itself today here at Crondon Park.
60.
Just seems to be, lacking a little bit of fire in his belly, maybe. Andy Hamilton today. 6-2 defeat.
140.
To Ronnie Baxter, 6-3 defeat against Colin Osborne.
$134.
Good stuff. All the players, to be fair, have been pretty good across these 3 days on hitting the treble 19.
102.
Should be 2-1 then, Coach Stompe. The hammer, a long way back.
97.
Again, good cover on the treble 19, but Stompe here likes it this way, 1 double 12, that's why. Most people will go 9 double 8, but when it comes to working out the mathematics of darts, Coach Stompe isn't most people, and all the Dutch have a different way of going for it. We've seen over the years Van Gerwen and Van der Voort and Jelle Klassen.
100.
I think out of all the Dutch players, Raymond van Barneveld is probably nearest you would come to an English type of throw.
96.
The way he goes for his finishes. British type of finish, you should say. Yeah, but
99.
Barney's more conventional, isn't he? When it comes to finishing, the others far from it. They're arguably the most unconventional
40.
darts player of the modern era was Belgium's Eric Claris, and he was a great entertainer, Claris, but sadly fell off a ladder and badly damaged his right elbow on his throwing arm, and it ended his career. It was a sad way for it all to finish, but he was certainly entertaining, Claris. He was a spotter's nightmare, but enjoyed his darts.
97.
Well, over on board 2, Adrian Lewis.